What's going on, guys? Zane here, back with another video. For this one, we have question number 176 on Leet code called second highest salary. Now, this one is different. It's not going to be Java based. It's a SQL question, and it's going to be a pretty short one because it's pretty straightforward. And SQL is pretty readable in terms of like English versus code comparison, like pseudocode. I don't know. But anyway, it's a pretty simple question. As long as you know some syntax for SQL, you should be able to grasp this one. SQL is my first language that I kind of got my hands wet in. So this one was an easy one for me. And also, I got some questions about how I'm getting these questions. Like it seems to be like kind of out of order from like 1, 2, 3. I'm getting like 176, 54, blah, blah, blah. On Leet code, I actually have things sorted by easy as well as the highest frequency. And I think that kind of is, for me personally, that's my goal, where I want to first get proficient in the ones that come up more frequently and are on the easy side, because I'm definitely not an expert, but of course I'd like to be. So, I mean, if you guys are thinking about doing Leet code as well, or you're already doing it, and if you're looking for a job, I personally would recommend just sorting it by easy and then sorting it by the highest frequency. And that'll tell you which ones are coming up the most on either programming interviews or whatever the case is. Anyways, so let's go to this question. So here, write a SQL query to get the second highest salary from the employee table. So in SQL, I'm not sure how should I like explain all of it. Anyway, so for SQL, we're gonna always have this here, select. Selecting is literally returning some sort of data. And if you put the star here, it'll return all of the rows of a particular table. So you have to select all the rows from some table. We're given that table, and that is the employee table. So I'm not actually going to submit this, but I will run it. And it'll show you here that your input is, your output is right here. Okay, so this is literally showing us everything from the table. The star or the asterisk denotes everything. So that's why we see basically everything here listed here as a key value kind of thing. Now, our task is to find the second highest salary. And SQL, what we could do actually is we could find the max salary. So if we wanted, it looks like we just need to return a value. We don't need anything else. We don't need the IDs. We don't need anything like that. So what we could do is if we selected salary now we run the code, we'll only get the values. Now, what if we wanted to get the maximum salary? Well, we can now take the salary and just put it in a max. Run that, and you'll see now that we have the 300 value. But we want the second highest. This is giving us the highest. So what you could do is we already have a query that returns the highest. So if we just copy that, or I'm going to cut it out and be like, okay, we now have a full like table that we could basically query that will only give us one value. So what we could do is we'll do the same exact thing where we'll select the max salary from the employee table where the salary is actually less than, and we're trying to find a value that is less than the max. So that would be less than what we just copied. Or kind of, it's basically you're saying find the max that's less than the max. But really it's find the max salary, and we're filtering it by, okay, remove the first one basically. So if we run this, we'll see we get 200, and we're not quite done yet because we're specifically being asked to name the column second highest salary. And in order to do that, you just need to put in an alias, which is max salary as second highest salary. And that should do it. That one was accepted. Let's run this. Good to go. So this one is a little bit different. I'm going to keep this one short because I don't think there's a lot of SQL questions, but there probably will be. This is all database stuff, so probably a good idea to take a look at, I don't know, some other videos that have SQL stuff. But otherwise, I think that's it for this one. So if you guys have any questions, comments, feedback, please let me know in the comments below. Otherwise, hit that like and subscribe button, show me some love, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.